How is everyone doing? I'm having a not so swell, not so bad, but not so good type of day. Listen, it's a bunch of drama. I need you guys to cheer me up. Can you guys do that? And there goes that doggone smoke detector. It comes off and on when it wants to. Listen, first of all, I had a bad night's sleep, like terrible. I just tossed and turned all night long. I was just going back and forth and back and forth. I had to really dig deep and just keep praying and pressing and praying and pressing. Have you ever had one of those type of nights? Let me go ahead and get you guys on my laptop. Let me get my glasses on so I can see. I know doggone well I cannot see without my glasses on. I see, hey sis. I can't see who that is. Hold on for me, heart. Listen, I think I know who that is, but I'm not sure. So let me get these glasses on, y'all, so I can see. Hold on, let me do a few things. I should have done this beforehand, but you know. Okay, YouTube. I'm dragging it too at that. I've been running around with my kiddos and all of that different stuff. Let me see. Okay, that's off. All right, let me go to my page. Ooh. And my lips feel dry. That's probably why I've been feeling like huffing and puffing. I probably need some water, right? What did I just do? Okay. All right. Boom. Okay. So I got you guys up on the laptop because I don't see you guys so well on my phone. I always go live from my phone. You're at the hospital. Oh no. Oh no. Is that Deneen? I think that's who came in first. Deneen, no. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not anything too serious. Well, if you're at the hospital, but I hope everything will be okay. I'm praying for you. God be with you in the name of Jesus. Let me see, because I can't really see home. Let me see. Okay. We're ready. I'm at the hospital. Hopefully they get me out of here in a few hours. Okay, so I hope they do too. Hey, Alejandro. I love that name, Alejandro. Please send me your what? What? Alejandro, why would I send you my address? Let me hide you. Let me get some lotion on too. I finally re-upped. Okay. I have some different type of lotion, but it's not as good as the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant. 72 hours of moisture. I love this lotion. Ultra hydrating lipids, pure cocoa butter, 1% vitamin B3. Right, funny man. People who are asking for my address, like, this is the first time I ever seen that name on. That's crazy. These people are crazy. Like, first of all, you didn't send me a gift or something. Guys, I do put on lotion. I put on lotion, but it's so cold and dry and ugh. So I'm not this is working. See my hands already? But Deneen, they're gonna get you up out of there and you're gonna be on the mend very soon. Funny man, how are you doing today? I think this is the first time you come to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, but it's a bunch of weirdos on the internet. Guys, please let me know where you're from. Say hello. I see you coming in. Hit the like button. Like I said, I'm having a not so good day. Hey, Kieran, how are you doing? Thank you for the jewels. Thank you. Look at you. What? Set it off. Set it off then. I appreciate the jewels. What's your name? I be chillin'. What's good? I be chillin'. Like, don't come up in here starting nothing, and you didn't even send a gift. Now I be chillin'. You can come in here and get started. Hi, Kieran. Day to day struggle. Hi, man. I'm just swiping by. I figured if you haven't heard it yet today, I'll let you know you are enough. Thank you. Absolutely. I have not heard that today. Day to day struggle. And we can always, all of us could always use some encouragement, right? Because if you're not encouraging, you're discouraging. We can all use a little help with that, and especially me. Like I said, I didn't sleep well, and when I said I didn't sleep well, I meant not just having anxiety. I mean not just having insomnia. I had yo, bro. You guys are funny today. I mean, I had like an anxious night of sleep. Have you ever had that? Just tossing and turning and just can't get out of your head, can't shut off your head? That's what I had. 22 people in the chat, guys. Please go ahead and hit the like button. I don't want to be one of those people that say, hit the like button, but please hit the like button if you're in here. You and your friend posted on what? Let me drink some water. More jewels from IB Chillin'. Listen, if you're a money getter, send some money bags to IB Chillin'. That's so dope. Let's give you money bags for IB Chillin'. Subscribe to the channel and I'll subscribe back to you, IB Chillin'. Or like something, because let me see if I can go to your channel from here. How did I do that? Okay. Okay, there we go. Wait. I just see, you know what, I be chilling. I don't see you in here. I just see the jewels. So, but thank you. I appreciate it. App is too funny. Yep. Oh, you and your friend come over here and post to my account. What did you post, Karen? Bro. What's in my name, bro? That's funny. Anyway, so I slept terribly, but then I got myself together, turned on my gospel music. That's my medicine. I know some of you, you take real medicine to get through anxiety. Shout out to you. My medicine is gospel music, not even the words. Sometimes my prayers don't even suffice. Sometimes reading the word doesn't suffice. But if I turn on the gospel music, it stirs up the atmosphere and it can get me back to my prayer. So thankfully, I thank God, because I had to just, really like focus, and my brain was like, do what you always do. And I was able to do that. So my morning went well. At that point, then I'm sitting there doing my skincare, right? I'm doing my skincare, and you guys know I had different glasses, right? And so I was like, let me try these glasses on, see how I'm feeling about my old glasses today, even though this is a stronger prescription, so I really need to use these now. Plus, these are progressive. My old glasses are not progressive, so, but I was just like, let me see how I feel about wearing the old glasses today. And I put them on, and I was like, nah. So I was like, let me put them back in the correct case that they came in, because when I went a couple of weeks ago, these are brand new glasses, right? Not even a month old. Are they a month old? Or just about a month old? I'm digressing, I know. And I had to go get these fixed because the pen came out of them just like with my old black glasses, the ones that were all black and dark. So I took them both to be repaired, and I didn't have the cases that they came in. I just kind of threw them in my bag because, you know, I'm ghetto like that. And hold on, guys. Hold on one second. Like I was saying, I'm ghetto like that. So I just threw. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's better. So I got lotion on the screen. So I went to take my glasses to be repaired to the optometrist. And so they gave me like a little case, a generic case. So I said, let me put my glasses back in their original cases. So that's what I was doing. Why did I transfer my glasses back? And then I got the surprise of my life. It's something I had been looking for that I hadn't been able to find. I'm talking months. I lost this months ago. Why would I put that in my uh, why would I put that in my eyeglass case? I don't even think I did. I don't even think I did, huh? Go ahead. Give me some too. You can have some, not all. Are they here? Are they in here? And so I was so excited because I prayed that I would find it. And I don't even know how I ended up there, but it was very valuable and I was very blessed to find it. Like that just set the tone for the rest of my day. Or it should have, right? So I'm back in good spirits, listening to gospel music, funky fresh, looking cute, as always. And I'm about to drop my kids off at school. Then I have it planned to go to have tea and work on my next novel. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm back on right now. Working on the novel and scaling back from other things that I've been doing because I let other things get in the way of my writing. And next thing I know is 4 years later and I haven't published anything. So I'm ready to publish again and I really want to focus on that. So I said, okay, let's go over to our favorite hangout spot to have tea and work on a book. I'm sitting at my desk now, and this is where my laptop is. My journal. What's good, Niche? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you for tuning in. How are you doing? Let me check my traps. Let me check the traps because it looks like there's some funny business going on in the chids, and I don't like that. Let me see. Thanks for the happy poop. I be chilling. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm glad to hear that you are doing blessed. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you for the jewels, for the floating heart. I appreciate you. So, I came to my desk because everything's at my desk. I usually come here in the mornings and I'll have my chai tea and I will also do my studying in the morning here. The room I'm in now, it's like the quiet room with all my plants and all of that stuff. And this is where I kind of like, you know, I get real serene and I'm able to read my Bible and work and all that different stuff. So I came over here to my desk and I forgot what I even grabbed. Okay, because I left my selfie stick, which I was gonna need to take pictures or film or do whatever I'm doing while I'm out and about, and I meant to grab my laptop. I grabbed none of that. I don't even remember, I can't recall what I did grab because I left the selfie stick, I left the laptop, and I also, this has all my notes for my new book and everything. You know, I've been working in this. Pretty soon, I'm only on I have a few pages, but pretty soon I will need a new book. Okay, I should have 3 or 4 of these filled up, but I just kind of like when I'm out and about, when ideals come to mind, I like to have my journal. This is like my ideal journal, creative journal. It's not anything personal or private in it, but it's just my creative. Um, it's like different things, like me putting notes to myself, words of encouragement. Do you guys have something like that? If you don't, you should. I'm actually, I actually have it in mind. I bought this journal because I got it from Target. It's on the Black History Month collection. If you watch some of my old shorts, by old I mean from last week, um, I think I tagged the book. Um, I should try to tag that right now, but if you would like something like this. But what I want to do is I want to create my own journal. I do have journals that I've already created on Amazon, but they're really like boo-boo. So I want to create some new ones for myself because I know how to do that. Why would I buy somebody else's unless I'm supporting, such as in the case of this? Even if you don't use the link that I put on my short, at least go to Target, inside Target, or go to Target.com and support Black creatives. It's Black History Month. Purchase a journal, purchase a t-shirt, purchase a something. So that's why I have that one, but I'm going to make my own, and then if you guys would like access to be able to get one from me, let me know. But I'll show you guys once I'm done. It's something that'll take probably a day for me to create, and I'm really not in the mood to take a lot of my creative flow and my creative juices away from what I'm doing. So all my free time right now, all my working time outside of things that make me money, you know, I want to obviously continue to make money. I can't just say I'm gonna focus on my book. I wish I could. I wish I could take like 30 days off, and maybe once I get done with this book, it'll not maybe it will. Once I'm done with this book, it will be a New York Times bestseller. So that the next book I write, I'll be laying on somebody's island, honey. I'll be laying on the island somewhere, Antigua, somewhere like that. Very posh, very cool, and I will be writing my book from there. I'll take some time off and do that. Absolutely, niche. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's my plan, to take off 30, not even 30 days, just take time off completely. Once this book that I'm writing right now sells through the roof, I'm going to take some time off, and I'll just be hanging out, chilling, beach bumming it. Maybe I'll take off a summer, or maybe take off like a month or two. The kids will come with, and hopefully we'll be somewhere like France. We'll be backpacking, not technically backpacking, but something like it. Something like it, right? Taking a train or taking a whatever through Italy, through France, through Spain. And my kids will be with me, and I'll be writing a book. And they'll have a tutor or something like that for a few months. And we'll just we'll just be bohemians, right? Or whatever. That's my goal. That's always been my goal. That's always been what I wanted to do. Do you guys ever think like that? Or like if you could do something other than work a 9 to 5, or um, work from home? Like I mean, what type of goals do you have to use the creativity that God blessed you with? We all have something, right? It may be expressed through art, like drawing, painting, or it may be expressed through rap, singing, dancing. Um, Tonight is night 2 for my daughter. She's an actress. She's a thespian. But right now, I've been attending, but what does she have, like 3 nights of a show run? So I'll be out late tonight. I was out late last night. I'll be out late tonight with her, supporting her effort. She did really good. I'm so proud of her, but that she already knows what she wants at 16. She already knows acting is her thing. Nobody pushed her into it. Nobody made her do it. And as a matter of fact, um, it is it's right on target. It's thank you, Niche. Hey, Miss T with the T. How are you? Good afternoon. I hope you are doing fine on this blessed Thursday afternoon. Thank you, Miss T. I have 5 daughters, honey. And ooh, it's more than a notion. And I forgot that yesterday was Wednesday, and I have been running around all day. I've been doing the same thing today, like running around. And so she called me like, okay, we have to be at the school, we have to do this, we have to do that. And I'm like, oh gosh. So, but it's in a night, they have a very nice theater. It's very nice. It's just like being on Broadway, right? So my daughter is very quiet, very much an introvert. Well, at least that's what I thought. Very shy, very timid. But when she's on stage, she comes alive. It's just so inspiring to see. And like I said, I didn't have to tell her, you should do this or you should do that. I don't have to tell her any of that. She already knows who she is and what she wants. And she just goes for it. And it makes me want to just go for it. When I see someone go after what they want and really put in the hard work and put in the time, and my daughter does, she really does what it takes to do what she needs to do. She's not going to let you tell her um, that she can't do it. She just, if you tell her she has to work harder, she will work harder. So, yes. Tonight is night 2, so I get to go support my daughter in that. I'm very excited about night 2. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I was supposed to be relaxing today because, I have a late evening, but I was going to do a little work at home and then going to do that with her. So, yeah, what are you guys up to outside of watching me? How is your day going? I see a few of you in and out. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I see a lot of new names. Welcome, welcome. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out the next time and join us. I am MMG. That's what all of my supporters, all of my friends and family on YouTube call me. And some of you have been supporting me, so you're definitely a supporter. But I don't know. I feel like some of you are coming to be more like family because I know when I come on, you're going to show up. I know when I post something, you're going to be right there liking and commenting it. And I don't take it for granted, so I do appreciate you. You had a very productive and peaceful day. Tell us about it, Miss T with the T. And am I already following you? Let me go to your channel real fast. Oh no, I'm not subscribed to you. I'm going to subscribe to your channel. Hello to all the wonderful people of the world. Thank you so much. What kind of tea you got over there, Miss T with the T? Okay, surviving the storm. Hanging with friends. Okay, I'm going to be checking out your channel. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for supporting my live today. I appreciate that. Whenever creators come over, I like to go over to their channels to check them out. But yes, my day was still productive as well. I did get to go to the tea, but I didn't have my laptop. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah, it was meant for you to fall into my algorithm. Um, you know, so, let's stay connected and let's support one another. I did get to the tea room. The chai tea was really good. It was still a little sweet. I like my chai tea strong. I like a hint of sweetness, but it was a different flavor from what I'm used to. I'll post my time at the tea room. I took a few little clips, so I'll post it up later so you guys can see what I was doing today. But I didn't have my laptop. I did eat a sandwich there. It was pretty good. I enjoyed the sandwich, and it had like a potato hash on side of it. This is a place that I go to often, I go there all the time, but I haven't been in a couple of years. I like the tea room. I think the concept, because we don't really have a lot of things like that out here. And I was thinking about creating something like that for the city I live in, something like that. But I don't want to, by chance that anybody from where I live happens to see it, I don't want them to think that I'm bringing them down, but I think that they need to replace some of the seating because some of the seating is not so good. But the tea was good, the service was good, and yes, chai tea is my favorite. I'm gonna say it was around the pandemic. I kept taking my anxious self to the doctor, Miss T, and my doctor was like, "Look, you just need to calm down. You need to try out some chai tea. That'll help you calm down." So I started drinking chai tea like in maybe 2020. And ever since then, I've been drinking chai tea. I would go to Starbucks to get it. And it was pretty good at the time. But as with anything, it's like hit or miss, right? Sometimes Starbucks makes it really good. Sometimes it's like, So I I ran across Tazo chai tea. When I first started getting it, it was like $3 5 years ago. Now it's $6. It's doubled in price, and I hate that. But since I started drinking it, they've come out with chocolate chai, strawberry chai. They come out with a matcha, and this same Tazo tea, Starbucks used to use it for their chai tea base. So it's the same thing. But I like it as stronger. I don't really like my chai tea too sweet. So today the tea I had was kind of sweet, and I would have liked it to be a little bit stronger. And it was also not hot enough. But the flavor was good. It was spicy, but I wanted it to be hotter, and I wanted it to taste like, I wanted it to be stronger. What's good, Jazzy? Thanks for stopping by. What's good, girl? I was like, let me go live during lunchtime because I feel like a lot of people are at work. A lot of people are trying to get through their day, and let me help them get through it, honey. You had dirty chai before with coffee and tea mixed together. Yeah, they always want to offer you espresso, but honey, I don't need anything else getting my heart racing, right? And my heart's been racing a little bit. I think it's because I haven't been drinking a lot of water. So I got my water right here. Child, why are you coughing like that? Drink some water, child. These kids are just coughing, and I've been trying to like stave it off. When I had my surgery last week, I came out of the amnesia, anesthesia, guys, just choking. They was like, "That's normal. That's normal." I'm like, "Hell no, this is not normal for me to be choking like this. Where are the ice chips at?" So it took me a couple of days to get rid of that cough. I mean, I was coughing so bad. My throat was sore. My stomach was sore. That was the worst part of it. Everything else went off without a hitch. I was in a very little pain. I'm still babying it, but it went by really cool. But suffice it to say, my cough came and it went. But my kids have been coughing like crazy. I can't stand for somebody to cough because if they get to coughing, the next thing I know, then I'm sick and I'm coughing. And I don't like coughing. I feel like if you're coughing, something is wrong. My medical people, Jazzy, you're an RN, and all the rest of you guys, doesn't it feel like if you're coughing, you're sick? At least for me, because I have asthma, and if I'm coughing, then that means my asthma is bad. I don't want to cough. How am I feeling? I'm back. I'm back to my normal self. I think whatever normal is, but before the surgery, I was super anxious about it. Super anxious. And my girl Peachy, I just see that, and she came on here to talk about her journey, and her sharing her journey with me just really inspired me to be brave and to show up for myself and do what I needed to do. So shout out to Peachy. Peachy, if you happen to come across this, we love you and we are all praying for you. And I hope you are doing well. Thanks for sharing your journey because at our age, this is something that we're all going to have to experience: mammograms, possible biopsies. It just is what it is. It's par for the course. So I get my diagnosis on Monday. So I'm just praying that I'm believing. I'm already believing that everything is a-okay. But I'm still praying and staying in faith right now. But yeah, either that or you're a smoker. You know what? When I smoked, I didn't really cough. I didn't cough a lot when I was smoking. But I did quit because I started feeling short of breath. That was one of the reasons why I quit smoking almost uh, during the pandemic 6 years ago. It took me a minute, but I've been about 4 years clean and sober. Uh, what's up, Miami? Hey, Wise Up, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. I'm from Cali. I never really have anybody stop by from Miami. Most of the people that stop by are from New York. That's why today I put my location for LA, California, for Los Angeles, California, because I don't I don't think a lot of people where I live or on my neck of the woods come across my channel. So I was like, let me start putting my put my city on, so that um, the West Coast can get me too, because most of my supporters, and I love you all, are from the East Coast. Sorry guys, that's a little dandruff. I didn't even know I had dandruff. Probably some dried up gel on my hair. But my daughter did my braids really, really good. Hey Jason, what's good in Wisconsin? What's good? Thank you for tuning in. It was raining here today. As you can see, the sun is right here. I'm gonna move this desk because I don't like I don't like how the sun just, always beams. And when it gets summertime, it's going to be hot. It's gonna be hot. If I could live anywhere, get nude, I would live probably New York. She did her thing with these braids. And you know what? I was like, daughter, not too small, not too big. And my daughter be like, mm-hmm. And she just do whatever she want to. Ryan, what's good? I just thought of you, Ryan, when I seen Jason said he was from Wisconsin. I instantly thought of you. Yes, I always wanted to live in New York. Don't ask me why. I know things have changed, but if I could live anywhere in the world, I don't know. I would probably want to go to, like, it wouldn't be Africa. It wouldn't be Australia. If I could live anywhere, it would have to be the U.S. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else outside of the U.S., but probably New York. And that's just because of the culture, things like that. It's too expensive. It's expensive too here in California. So, you know, I've always been like this. Thank you, Wise Up. I've always been like this. Make more money. Like I've never been like when people complain about the gas prices here in California. Oh, gas is almost $5. You got to pay for it anyway. I mean, we can complain all day about how much things cost. When people complain about the houses, when people complain about anything, I'm just like, you just got to make more money. That's all it is. Get money. What you say, huh? Get money. You think the food is better? Some people say so. Some people say so. I think it depends on what you like, You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we going to do? Not eat? What are we going to do? Not use gas? What are we going to do, right? I was talking to my mom today, and she was like, because I was like, I think my sister was at her house, and my sister was like, "Mom, you're out of, you're running low on trash bags." And I was like, "Mom, you gotta go get trash bags. You gotta." She was like, "Look, I buy all those things. Don't try to act like I don't have what I need." I'm like, "Mom, but you shouldn't be getting low. You gotta make sure you have, you know, like when I have girls here, so I have to make sure I have lots of tissue, like lotion, like they eat lotion, they eat deodorant, they eat toothpaste, they eat socks, they eat, like every time I turn around, the mayor of the house, aka the actress, the thespian who I'm going to see tonight, she's sending me little text messages letting me know, Mom, we're getting low on such and such, and I think we need this. Just when I think my pockets are clear and they're out of my pockets, I got to go buy something else. I hate the commute. Wise up. I hate the commute. I commuted for college. I commuted uh, for work for some time, and I said once I got a certain age, I would not commute anymore. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you. But I said I will not commute after a certain time. But where I live at, it's not too bad. But no, once you get to be a certain age, and not only that, what I don't like wasting money on is time. You cannot get time back. That's the one thing that we cannot get back. So to me, time is very valuable, as it is to all of you, I'm sure. That's the thing I don't like. I don't like wasting my words. I don't like wasting my time. If something isn't going to be fruitful for me, if I'm not going to get something out of it, I don't really want to do it. And you can't convince me to do it. I'm not the type of person that's going to do something because it's fun. It has to be intrinsically, I hope I'm saying that right, intrinsically, because my tongue gets tied, rewarding, or it has to be financially beneficial. If it's not, I don't want to do it. You visited family in San Diego, your nerves were shot. I think you're 46 years old. Oh, okay. Cool. Um, I think that if I probably visited New York or visited another state and I wasn't really familiar with the people, you have money? Okay. I got money too. We both have money. Um, I think you they're nice, Danny. Danny, don't make me block you, because I see where you're going with this. Um, I think wise up. My nerves would probably be on edge too. Anywhere that I wasn't comfortable, right? Like I'm comfortable where I'm at. However, I'm still always leery. It's so much going on in the world. Everywhere you go, I like it. I like a mixture. I like it to be, and I used to like it warm all the time. But variety is a spice of life, right? I like to be able to experience the different seasons, right? So I like for it to be warm in summer. I like to transition into fall where it's more peaceful and everything, and everyone is calming down. It's getting dark earlier. The nights are longer, and it's not as hot as warm, like it's cooling down. And I like to transition from there into winter where it gets cold and it's raining, perhaps some snow. I don't want to, like Mama 3, I think it's like 10 weeks later and they're still shuffling through snow. I don't want it like that. Like, give me a few feet of snow and go on about your business, but I don't want to be weeks dealing with snow. So I like California. So if not California, I guess I wouldn't want to live in New York because I don't want to deal with snow. I don't want to deal with snow. I don't want to deal with hurricanes. I don't want to deal with nothing that's too much. I just want everything to be easy breezy. You know what I mean? So yeah. But right now it's been cold. We've had a few days of rain. We've had it's been kind of crazy because it rained in October like for one day, and then it didn't rain at all again for like a few weeks. And then we had 4 or 5 days of rain here, no rain for a couple of weeks, and then another 5 days straight of rain, no rain for a couple of weeks. And this week we've also had 3 or 4 days of rain, and I'm talking rain. Not rain like East Coast rain, but a good amount of rain. My outside trash can, it for some reason it opened up and it was a lot of water in there. So we probably got about a good 10 inches of rain the other day. No talking bad about the hurricanes. See, if you're used to hurricanes, then I'm sure they don't bother you. The other day, it was like the wind was just going, the wind was going, my windows were shaking. Um, Shoot, it was just crazy. Oh, who's your baby? You have a child over here, Moonlight? Don't start none, won't be none, sir. Don't start none, won't be none. I'm too grown to be somebody's baby now. But yeah. Outside of that, guys, my not so good, not so bad day. I'm just chilling, and just living life, enjoying life right now, taking life as it comes, and all of that. Glad to see a lot of you who I haven't been really seeing on here. Ryan, I hope everything is going well with you. Where are you located, Ryan? Are you still where you were? Did you move there or were you just visiting there? How long has it been since you've seen my face? I don't know. Because I stopped going live like in January. Then I've been going live a lot more this week. I think I've been live like 3 days. I don't think I went live Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I said I would start showing up a lot more. And it gets addicting. Once you start going live, you kind of feel like you got to go live every day. But sometimes it gets, kind of boring and hectic because you got to set up everything and you got to be on camera. I don't really like being on camera all the time. Okay, Moonlight. How are you doing? And where are you chatting with me from, Moonlight? Your name seems familiar, but if you're not a regular, then I have regulars in the chat, so my regulars I know all top because they're always in the chat, they're always commenting, and I'm not saying that so anybody will feel like I'm trying to get them to show up more or support more, but when you support a lot, then I see you a lot, and then you just become like one of my family members. So that's just the way it goes. Walking the beach, holding hands, putting your feet in the sand, sipping on a cola cab. What's a cola cab? I've never heard of that. Now, that's another thing I love about being in California is the beaches. All of our beaches aren't created equal. Some of them really suck. Like Santa Monica sucks big time right now, but I like Huntington Beach, Laguna Beach, Newport Beach. All those beaches are nice beaches. I mean, just beautiful. And I love nothing more than to be on the beach and watch the waves just roll in and roll out. That's the creator at work for me. That's God in action for me. I'm a believer, guys. I know some of you may or may not be, or you may believe in something else, but I love the beach. I love museums. I love the beach. I love that. From Nigeria? Oh, I'm sorry. Honestly, Moonlight, I was about to say Nigeria. I'm sorry. It's been a while. The very first time I discovered your live, you were talking about Cardi B and Diggs. Now there are no more. Oh, wow. See, easy come, easy go. I hate that for her though, and him. I hate that for them because I've been there before in love and just she was so sure. She was so sure. But who knows? They have a young baby. They're not done. They are not done. If he is done, then they may be done, but she's not done. If a woman just had a baby and is looking at a newborn baby, baby, she is not done. Okay. And all right. if like you're teetering, Danny, for real, you're teetering. And if he comes over to see the new baby, right? She still has all those hormones going from giving birth. You know, she got a new baby. They're the baby's goo goo gaga, and she's talking about. I know, cause I've been there, and she's telling him about what the baby's doing now, how the baby's progressing, and then next thing you know, they're mad at each other right now, but he may be madder. Like I know they said she was mad because who knows why she was mad, but she left during his Super Bowl. If you left, I don't care what you were mad about. I don't care what you're saying I did. You could be mad tomorrow. You could be mad the next day. You cannot be mad the biggest day of my career and leave me hanging. You could have left after and said whatever. Yeah, I stayed, I watched, I was rooting for you, whatever, but I left as soon as it was over. You know, you could have left after it's over, but to leave during the middle of the Super Bowl and tell the world you did, because we didn't know she left during the middle of the Super Bowl. So, but yeah, this is not Cardi B and Tay. I mean, what's his name? Stefan. Stefan is so fine, but they're not done. They are not done. They'll be back. We'll see them soon, probably this weekend or next week, honey. They're young, they're rich, they're living it up, and that's how life goes, for real. Even when you're not famous. Come on, like baby mama, baby daddy drama, it just is what it is, you know. It is what it is. But it don't make us any never mind. It's just entertainment. Their life, our entertainment. We just talk about it. You count on my words, I am like a prophet. Moonlight, you would say anything, honey. Moonlight, did you even Moonlight? Well, before you came in here and start gassing me up, did you even hit the like button, Moonlight? Like for real, you guys come in here gassing me up, and you don't hit the like button. You don't send a super chat. You don't send a gift. You don't even subscribe to my channel. Like hit that like button. Share the live. Did you share the live? Thanks for the hearts. How can you see the hearts in the 100s? Who's sending them? That's what I don't like, that you can't see that. I like on TikTok how you can see who's sending what, but you can't see that over here. I'm about to get off of here. How long have I been on here? I'm going to get off of here at the 1 hour mark. So I can go and pick up my children and enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going to chill out. I'm getting hungry again. What time did I eat? 10? My daughter was supposed to cook. I'm not cooking, so I'll go warm me up some top ramen or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to cook. What are you guys cooking for dinner? And Danny, I bet you didn't even subscribe to my channel. I need to figure out how I can have only my subscribers, my real money getters, okay? Because I only want my real money getters in my chat, for real. You had noodles today? Let me see. Okay. Okay, so I have it to where you can only post if you've been subscribing, if you're a subscriber, who can post subscribers. But that's not for my live. I don't know. I got a lot of people. I blocked a lot of you. Like I got hundreds of people that I blocked. That's crazy. Guys, help me get to 20 likes. I'm at 15 likes. If you haven't already hit the like button, please hit the like button. Subscribed since the day you smiled at me. I use your picture as pro. Oh, you sure did do that, Moonlight. I was so obsessed with you. You know what, Moonlight? Please, please. Moonlight. That's scary. I don't want anybody obsessed with me. You know what, Moonlight? You doing too much, for real. You did change. You sure did change. Moonlight. It's not that deep. All those pretty girls in Nigeria, those girls in Nigeria are fire. I mean, fire. They have nice bodies, glistening skin, pretty teeth, way more bad than I could ever hope to be. Those Nigerian girls are off the chain. So please knock it off. That's number one, Moonlight. You got plenty of pretty girls over there. Unless you're over there telling people you're obsessed. If you start telling people you're obsessed, you know those Nigeria girls, they don't play that. They don't suffer fools. I know that about Nigeria women. They do not play all those games. So I know you. I hope you're not over there telling those girls you're obsessed with them. I don't want anybody to be obsessed with me. I'm just a woman. I'm just on here with my four little people in my chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of my subscribers and all of that. But I'm just a woman. Nobody to be obsessed over. You shouldn't ever be obsessed with anybody. Hey, Jonathan, Ramon. You were here yesterday, right, Jonathan? Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button if you just got in. We're trying to get to, oh, you did 16 likes. Thank you. We need 4 more likes, guys. We need 4 more likes, and then, you know, perhaps my day will turn around. Lisa, what's good, mamas? How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day. Lisa, boo, I haven't been over to your channel lately. I think oh, you're number 16. Thank you, Lisa. That means Jonathan didn't hit the like button. Jonathan, hit the like button for you, girl. I need to come over to your channel. I need to come over to your channel. I need to have a powwow with you one good time because I've been meeting with financial consultants and all of that stuff, and one person I met with, he wanted access to my bank account. And I was like, no, you're not doing that. I mean, he was supposed to be legit, but I didn't like that. I don't want somebody being able to move things around just willy-nilly. So I know that you do a lot of investing, and you are very knowledgeable about what you do. Oh, see, Lisa, that's why I didn't go through with it. I was like, no, that don't even sound right. He worked for a reputable firm, and I researched and I found out that that's part for the course that they are supposed to be able to, investment brokers are supposed to be able to put money in and take money out. But you weren't doing that with my money. You're not doing that with my money. I thought I would just, tell you how much I want to invest, give that to you to invest, and you do whatever you do with that. Because I'm already trusting you a lot to do that. I did not want him to be able to just go in and take out something. No, we wasn't doing that. So we spent a lot of time together talking. So I'm talking to somebody else, and I'm trying to make sure that my kids are straight for their future. But I also need to make sure that I'm good too. So it's a lot. Guys, if you're not following Lisa J. Stocks, if you're on the replay, if you're in the chat now, please follow her because I'm retired. I'm planning on a second retirement. I'm not even 50 yet and I'm already retired, but I'm planning to have a second retirement after my children are grown and gone when I'm like in my 60s, 70s, and I need to be able to have a nest egg built up. So That's why I follow Lisa J, and that's why I'm saying I need to get back to her channel so I can get that info that she has. She's very knowledgeable, very pretty, and well spoken, and I love that about her. She knows her stuff, and she knows what she's talking about. Anytime I see her in my chat, I pretty much would shout her out because we talk about a lot of stuff on this here internet, but I'm a money getter. And if you're subscribed to my channel, you're a money getter too. And that doesn't mean that all you care about is money or greed. That means that you are a steward over what God has blessed you with. And being a good steward means making wise investments. It means planning for your future. If you have $1 million today, you should not have $1 million tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean in the future. That $1 million should be $2 million this time next year. If you have $1 million today and next year you are broke, you fumbled your bag, you were not a steward over your money, you don't have good money principles, and you just said, you know what, God, don't bless me anymore because I'm ignorant with money and I don't know what to do. We're supposed to progress in life and we're supposed to invest and make our money grow. Be mindful about those fees. I'm sure they're going to want to charge you a lot to be so hands-on. I was asking about that too. You only have conversations and consultations that are free and make your own investments. And that's why, you know what, Lisa? Because I'm so poor, I only have a little bit to invest. Okay? I not saying that you are poor, bro, but I'm saying make my money right. I don't have a lot of money to invest. I'm not sitting over here on M's, but one day I hope to be. I'm a believer, but at this time of my life, at my age, I can only, learn from experience, right? And from what I know from experience is that you shouldn't spend all your money, and your money is supposed to grow. If you have $1 today, tomorrow you should figure out how you can make that $1 become two and keep doubling it and make it grow exponentially more. Because that's what God wants us to do. What did he tell us? What did he tell us? Be fruitful and multiply. Everybody just thinks that means go have a bunch of babies. He said, be fruitful and multiply. That means take what I gave you and make it grow. And nobody gets that. Everybody gets scared of money or gets scared to talk about money. If you're taking money and hoarding it to yourself, then you should be scared. If you were blessed with something and you spent it all on drinking and whoremongering and partying and on things for yourself, then you should be afraid of money. But if you took your money and you invested it, you helped somebody else create something that could help everybody else, such as if you donate it to breast cancer research, if you donate it to helping the homeless, if you donate it to the next Steve Jobs and you did something that could benefit humanity, then you're doing a good thing. Like what's his name? The guy that owned Amazon. Help me out. He has pledged to be broke by the time he leaves this earth, and he donates to a lot of great causes. He and his wife, what's his name? Bald guy that owns Amazon. What is his name? I don't think they have my best interest. I mean, why would they care? It's not their money, right, Lisa? Right. It's absolutely. And that's why I asked a lot of questions. And then when he sent me over the documents to sign, that's why I was reading it through, because when you are poor like I am, you definitely want to read everything. You don't, you can't leave anything to chance. And I'm grateful that God is making me like that. I have to calm down though. I have to be more humble, more meek and quiet and listen and not reveal my hand as much, because I'm this type of person. If I feel like you trying to play with me, I'm going to let you know. And I need to just quiet that down a little bit. Um, I'm not sure what the percentage of the fees were because all I got, we did speak to that, and the last conversation we had was in, I want to say December, 2 months ago, and I'm now speaking to someone else. The person that I'm speaking with now, he seems to be more like we've had several conversations, and he's making sure that I understand everything, what we're doing. I mean, he's really making sure that because I guess he doesn't want me to come back and say, hey, hold on. We're talking about everything and we're going a different route. Before I was going more so the IRA route and an investment account route, but we're going somewhere different now. Definitely communication is key. I hope you're not obsessed, like obsessed Moonlight. Thank you, though. I appreciate your support. Don't take it the wrong way. You like to see women smile and feel good. I appreciate that. I like men who are who take care of women, who care about women and talk to them nice. I don't like men who come over here and start saying inappropriate things. It's like, what kind of, how were you raised? Like, that's so perverted to come over here and say certain things to a stranger at that. Um, and then, you know, but I appreciate everybody who comes over here for real. And if I misunderstood and I made you feel away, I didn't mean to do that. But Lisa, yeah, all I know is I didn't get past the part where it said, give them permission to be able to deposit and to deduct. I don't think it was those two words, but that's what they meant, to be able to take money in and out of my account. That's all I saw. I was good. I did call him back to get clarification on that and to see, um, how we could proceed without without him being allowed to do that, and if he could restructure the contract. But then, for whatever reason, we had phone tag a couple of times, and I just said, you know what, this doesn't feel right. So let's go in a different direction. That's what I said to myself. So that's what I'm being on. And I did realize after watching a couple of your videos that it seemed to me that you were investing on your own. That was something that I didn't really want to do because I was like, but since, I'm just starting out in the stock market and I know you have a lot of knowledge, I will be over on your channel a lot more too. No, I do not mind you sharing at all. We're all here to be educated. If you don't mind me sharing, this is what I want for you. No expense ratios above 15% max, no other fees. Gain confidence, do it yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to do my research, and I know that your videos and your content will be very helpful in that. Dr. Ninja Turtle has been, like, before I actually subscribed to your channel, he has been telling me to come over to talk to you and, get some of your knowledge. And everybody should. Everybody should. It's not too early for you to invest. It's not too early for you to, is that point, that's 15%, right? It's not too early or too soon for you to start thinking about your future. I remember starting out in my career, and I was thinking, oh, I have a lot of time. I did okay with my retirement, but I didn't do as well as I could have, as far as my because I had my retirement, but I could have also had a nice 401k if I had put more money into that. And I did put money into it, but it could have been better. It could have been way better. And so now I'm trying to play catch up. I have Social Security that I'll be getting as well. So I just want, when I'm 60, 70, I don't want to be eating cat food. You know what I mean? So, and you don't want to be either. I mean, prescriptions are only going up. I think I've seen a lot of people who retire no less than 1% significantly below. Oh, less than 1%. I'm reading that wrong. I read that as 15%, but that looks like 15% to me. But the decimal isn't behind the 5. I don't know how to read my decimals. I told you I'm slow over here. Um, See, that's why I gotta come to your channel. Less than 1%. Okay. See, see, you guys get over to follow her, follow her, so that you guys can get this know-how, so you don't have to end up living with your children who don't want to be bothered with you, and you can live in your own house, and your kids can still keep begging you for money, and you could tell them, I don't have it, but you really do. You sitting on M's because you invested properly and you retired correctly. Invest for yourself, no advisor. Absolutely. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I trust you, Lisa. I trust you because, I mean, you could easily say something different. Why would you, tell me that if it wasn't true? All right, guys, let me get out of here. Let me put my shoes back on, put my jacket back on. Those clouds look heavy. Listen, my child has been bugging me for the last 2 days. Mama, come pick me up early. My throat hurts. Mama, come pick me up early. It's raining. They have us standing outside. Mind you, I told her to take a coat, and she told me, well, we don't have to go outside anyway when it's raining. So how come you're outside today when it's raining? I'm telling you the truth, honey. These kids. But I'm about to go. I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you got this far and you're on the replay, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you for tuning in. This live wasn't about much, but I thank you guys for hanging out with me on your lunch period. I know on the East Coast, you probably at home already, getting ready to eat dinner. I always took my lunch around 1, so when I got back from lunch, I didn't have too much to do when I got back from lunch. So I'll probably come on earlier tomorrow. Probably I'll be on live tomorrow. God say the same, God willing. I'll be on probably like 10:30. I'll probably come on like 10 so that East Coast, where most of my subscribers are, you can join me for your lunch. All right. It's 6 p.m. for you. You're on the East Coast, girl. Thanks for tuning in, Lisa. I appreciate you for always supporting me. Have a good day, everybody. Let me go get my baby and then find me something to eat because, honey, I am hungry. I had that bacon sandwich hours ago, like 10 o'clock hours ago. By the time I get back home, I want to eat because I got to go down to that schoolhouse again. Ugh. I love supporting my baby, but one more night. And they want us to pay every night. Like every night we show up, we got to pay for a ticket. Like what kind of racket are they running? Anyway, my daughter wants me there. Mama is going to be there, honey. And I wouldn't have it anyway. I'm grateful to God that I can be there. My daughter can look up and, it's dark, but she knows. She'll hear me saying, go baby, and cheering her on. She'll hear me laughing for her and all of that. Support your babies, All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you later.